So that last video for like, which villains mentally, I think, like when it comes to poison, I probably might put that in the description. But now let's talk about other villains that I think would definitely give Deku a hard time without like the use of poison. Once again, Joker is honorable mention because even without the laughter gas, because I didn't even include that in the first part, like when I was talking about him. Even without the laughing gas, I still think that there is a reasonable that he would still go insane. Another one is the Riddler. I think this one is a toss up. You see, the reason why I think it's a toss up is because it in this scenario they just switch villains, right? If Deku is aware of enigmas, aka the Riddler deal ahead of time, I can see, like reasonably speaking, he should be able to solve the riddles and whatnot. But if he isn't, then he might fall into that really good Riddler comment where it's like the way you win is by not following Riddler rules, and just continuing forward. If he's not aware, I can see him falling into the trap. I think that's a perfect depiction of like how it's gonna be. Where he's like, Deku will follow the rules. He's definitely gonna solve the riddles and whatnot, but he might end up like letting Nemo win by accident. Another one is Mad Hatter. I don't really know much about his stick, but I do know that he's insane, and his one of the stick is like, you know, twisting fairy tales and whatnot. So I can see that one getting to him, but not as much. One that I could definitely see getting to him is that pig guy, because I do know some stuff about him, and he's, if I recall correctly, a cannibal. Hey, we all know how Deku feels about people who, you know, dissect people. Cheeky. Overall. But, like, it is possible that he will also have negative, like, could manipulate him, um, too. Also, I think that if all the rogues teamed up, there is a chance that he would like get captured. Another one I do think potentially, I don't think this one has as much of an argument, but one I do think potentially could mess up Deku or like win a fight mentally against Deku is Clayface. But here's but depends on how good he is at acting. The reason why I say potentially is because of the fact that like he can't copy people's powers, so he's in a worse boat than Toga, but a similar boat to Toga when she copied, like, looked like Toga, Ochako, right? And Deku was able to just instantly know it wasn't her. So, depending on, like, how and who he copied, I think he could potentially sneak him and, like, make him think that the people around him are betraying him and whatnot. But at the same time, he was able to identify Ochako just based on, like, I think it was literally just based on the fact that she didn't use her quirk. But like, there's a potential there for him. I think this is gonna be the last part for of this. Let me know if y'all want more, but I can't think of any more off the top of my head.